Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the question of the day. I'm your host, Tony Roberts, and this is the show where all voices and opinions matter. Question of the day. Today, we have a hot topic. For those of you who have not heard, NBA basketball player Jayden Ivey has been released by the Chicago Bulls. Reason being, they said he was detrimental to the team. What does that mean? This young man is on the final year of a contract where he is set to make $10.1 million and they will have to still pay him his money. But the reason he was released because he made statements about the LGBTQ community. Now, he was venting, I'll say. He was making statements on how he felt being a Christian and the NBA having Pride Week or Pride Day celebrations. Now, this young man made a statement on how he felt towards the LGBT community and the NBA. Let me say this. People can do and be whoever they want. Some of us believe in God and some people don't. Some people believe in same-sex marriages, relationships, and some people don't. At the end of the day, we need to worry about self. Now, for me, my concern is, where is this young man's mental? And when I say this, I'm not saying that he's crazy or anything like that. But one thing I also noticed was that they said he was going through a breakup. So all of these things are crashing down on this young man at one time. We've had several people commit suicide and take their lives within the last couple of years. NFL players, everyday people. Stress, mental illness is things we need to take serious. And again, I'm not stating that this young man is crazy or have any type of mental illnesses. But to be playing in the NBA 1 minute and the next minute you're losing your job because you decided to express how you feel basically about homosexuality and being a Christian. We all know everyone's not a Christian. You know, I went through something like this similar when I was working at a high school. No, I didn't say anything negative about the LGBT community. One of the things I did was sometimes when students weren't eating, I would have them come to my room and I would order food and we would pray. I was told by the higher ups, I know you mean well, but prayer is not allowed in the schools. And when I responded, I said, and they said, reason being, because everyone's not a Christian. And I said, well, we can get a classroom for atheists, Muslims, Christians. This way, all religions will be covered. Now, when I made that statement, I was then told, no, you're not understanding. No religion is allowed in the school. Me being in the system, I have a choice to make. Either I can respect what's being said to me, or I can rebel. Rebelling is not helping the students. So for me, I had to comply. This young man is speaking his emotional feelings. I don't feel that he's trying to be hurtful. I don't feel like he's trying to harm the team. I just feel that he's someone who's built a relationship with God and he wants everyone else to do the same. Unfortunately, Mr. Ivy, people aren't where you are. And you have to understand that everyone's not going to have the same relationship with God as you. You can't expect everyone to see the world as you see the world or feel the way that you feel. I wish that they would have at least sat you down and had a conversation with you before just flat out releasing you, saying you're detrimental to the team. And again, this goes to show anyone, we must think before we speak and react. Everyone's not on the same page when it comes to religion. Everyone's not on the same page when it comes to how you feel or view things. But if you're choosing to be a part of the National Basketball Association, there are things in place and rules that you must abide by. If I'm choosing to work in a classroom, there are rules and things that I can't say and do. This is for anybody. When you're representing a brand, it's no different if you're working at Macy's and you say something crazy about a religion or a nationality or something. That business can say, we have to let you go because they don't want to have to deal with the backlash. I'm hoping that this young man has an opportunity to sit down with the commissioner as well as the Chicago Bulls organization. I'm hoping that some of the older players in the league pull this gentleman to the side and have a talk with him. Life is too short to be out here messing around, blowing opportunities. If you feel how you feel, pray for self. You can pray quietly. You don't have to voice your opinion to receive this backlash. I'm hoping that everyone can have a sit down and talk this out. I understand how you feel. Because let me tell you something. That's just like people say, you're not supposed to have sex before you're married, yet we do it. You're not supposed to kill, but yet people kill. We're not supposed to steal, yet people steal. People sin every single day. So we can't just go after the LGBT community and say, oh, that's sin. I can't believe the NBA is this and that. But you have people fighting in the NBA. Is that supposed to be? You have people that's playing with family members that are part of the LGBT community. See, sometimes we can say things that we feel is not hurtful, but everyone has family members. And a lot of things can be turned around and misscrewed the wrong way. So I'm asking that everybody pray for this young man. And hopefully he can have a sit down and get his job back. Because in this times that we're dealing with today, everyone needs to be working. Please, everyone, comment, subscribe, QOTD with Tony Roberts on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, QOTD. And follow us on Facebook, Tony R, QOTD. Instagram, T Roberts Enterprise. And again, leave comments. I would love to know your thoughts. Do you feel that the young man meant any harm? Do you feel like the NBA overreacted? Do you feel like he needs to receive another opportunity? Should he be back in the NBA? Or should he be gone permanently? What are your thoughts? Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a blessed day.